Assalamu alaikum. May the peace, love and blessings of Allah be with you. In each video in this series, I'm going to share a verse of the Quran which contains one of the core values of the Quran, along with an understanding of psychology, which will, inshallah, make it a lived reality in your own life. My preferred translation of sabr, depending on the context it's used in, is resilience, the ability to endure hardship. Now, the inside-out paradigm of psychology is sometimes known as the paradigm of resilience because it gives us the ability to find endless reserves of resilience, and without it, we lose our patience, we lose our resilience very quickly. The inside-out understanding simply states that our feelings are always coming from our own thinking in the moment and never from anywhere else. Now, for some time, I understood that this was true, but I thought, well, yeah, this might be true in normal, everyday circumstances, but it probably wouldn't be true if something really tragic happened, like the case of war or death. But the truth is, one of the greatest blessings I've ever received in my life was an understanding of the inside out before the day when I really needed it. The day that something tragic did happen. The day that my sister passed away, yarhamaha Allah. She was only 39 at the time, and she left behind 3 beautiful, brilliant girls, quite suddenly and very unexpectedly. Now, from the moment she passed away, it was as if I had some kind of a force field of protection, because I understood something very clearly. I am not going to feel her death. I'm only going to feel my thinking in the moment. Now, in some moments, I might have very lonely, sad, hurt thinking about her passing. And in other moments, I could have loving, happy memories about her. And that will determine how I feel. Now, this might seem like a small distinction, but it's the difference between complete despair and unlimited resilience. Think about it. How we feel can't possibly come from a tragedy. How we feel comes directly from the God-given power of thought. It turns out that knowing I could only feel my thinking and that I don't always have control over my thinking was actually a huge relief. I didn't need to get rid of the sad feeling or positive think my way out of it. Instead, just by understanding where my feelings were actually coming from, all of the relief I needed came. I gave myself permission to break down in tears at any moment, or to be neutral, or even to have a happy memory and laugh in any moment. And knowing that all of this could happen brought a surprising amount of freedom. As a result, I was calm and resilient, which was a sparse but very valuable resource during such a time. There is a great difference between feeling sad about a tragedy while knowing that the sadness is coming from the way we're thinking in the moment, and feeling sad about a tragedy while falsely believing that the tragedy itself is the cause of our sadness. I'm not aware that my feelings are really in Allah's hands, and I'm using my imagination to put my feelings into the hands of the tragedy. I'm lost in the illusion, and as a result, the sadness gets deeper and could turn into an unbearable kind of depression. The whole experience is devoid of sabr. Now, because we only ever feel our thinking, the worst thing that can ever happen to anyone is a thought. The best thing that can ever happen to anyone is a thought, which means you are only one thought away from feeling totally different about any situation. Knowing this automatically brings a virtually endless reservoir of sabr and resilience. Now, if you want to live into sabr, if you want to experience that and live into all of the virtues and values of the Quran, check out my new book, Inside the Soul of Islam, and you can even get a free chapter by going to insidethesoulofislam.com/free.